kickoff. That's what these new rules can do for you. They're going to be backed up now to start this drive. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. They'll send him over to the left. He'll drop to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. They've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least one first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Panther first down. Now a handoff running right. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. He's dropped for the loss of a yard.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Throwing now from the gun. That's taken it. It's Xavier Leggett. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he finds some space, tackling after a gain of 7 on first down. Second down and 3. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. Crazy. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be taken down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Back to throw. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by the former Florida State Seminole.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
And he'll be brought down at about the 13-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now the former Texas A&M Aggie. Here's Devon Achane. The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. A gain of 11 there, and a first down. So Kittle comes in motion. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
He'll come up now for second down and 4. Hill brought in motion. Here's a first carry for their running back. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Tony Adams there on the stop. Third and a yard. They'll try and run it here. It's Achane.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
So, first and 10 here now at the 38. They'll stay on the ground with Achane. Here's a second and 9. In motion, Lamb. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3. Third and 6. Throwing, Lance. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. A run out of the gun with Achane. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Now Lance. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point. And now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
In motion, Lamb. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. Here's first and 10. That's Washington, the man in motion. Here's Lance. This one intercepted. And he's going to go out of bounds, but a very nice return up past the 35-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground, and he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now, faking the give. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. That one taken in right side by Leggett. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Slot man in motion left. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. In motion, Lamb. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. But this is taken in by a teammate.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
They'll try it now with Achane. And he's going to have a Saints 1st down. Well, that was a tough couple of yards to pick up. But they convert on 4th and 1. Once again, it's Achane. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line. To throw, here's Lance. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Lance. He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. 17 yards on that connection. First down, New Orleans. A run up the middle with Achan. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. They motion the slot man left. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down forthcoming. Lance looking to throw. He's got his man. It's Hill. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That's Washington, the man in motion. They'll send a tight end in motion. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. They'll run with Achan, and he'll get about 5. They'll run right here. It's Achan. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down. Oh, a bad time to run out of time. They don't get the playoff on 3rd and short. So after the 5 yards walked off, it is 3rd down and 8. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Tony Adams.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural runs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Back to the air once more on second down. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it, and that's going to bring an end to this first half. All right, Coach, thank you very much. These two offensive coordinators, they have been busy. What can they do to generate some offense in the second half to come? Defenses control the first half, but when will we see some points? Hopefully soon, as this third quarter begins. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Set to go now on 1st and 10. In motion, Lamb. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achan. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. A pistol snap with Lance. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
We'll try and pick this up by running option to the right. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's good for a Saints first down.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
To the left side, caught by Lamb. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. That one good for 26 yards. Hill brought in motion. To throw is Lance. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And the Panthers will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. This is caught down that right sideline. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Carolina. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
He's now over the century mark, Mike. And I get that this holiday was just started as something fun. It wasn't meant to impact how teams prepare for games necessarily. But I have to wonder, Mike, with it being National Tight Ends Day, did they have a little extra look or two his way to help him reach this total?
Extra point up and good from Moody. And the Panthers will take a 7-0 lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. From the pistol, here's Achane. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. And he'll be out of bounds, but they move it down to the 25-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. A gain of 48. In motion, Lamb. Now they'll run option left to the short side of the field.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight. But nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. In motion, Lamb. The defense all over the little quick pass attempt, and they run him down for no gain on that one.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Throwing now from the gun. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
They motion a receiver right. They'll look to throw again. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Now give on the ground, and he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
You have to wonder if next time, does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play? It was clear before the ball was snapped, this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Hill brought in motion. Throwing, Lance. Got his man at the 6. And he's into the end zone. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Saints.
This is kind of the feast or famine anytime a defensive coordinator dials up a man pressure. And when you don't get home, it just puts so much stress on your secondary, Mike. They feel like they're out there defending their man for an eternity, and the quarterback had his opportunity to find his matchup, good protection up front, and they just couldn't hold up in coverage long enough, and they give up a big touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Man in motion, heading left. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Charvarius Ward.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Okay, ready? On the handoff, this is H.N. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll run this one straight ahead with H.N. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, New Orleans.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half, and he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
The extra point is up and through. The Saints will get out in front, 17-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. That one complete to Leggett. And he will not make it to the end zone, but he's down inside the 5-yard line. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Here's a run. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up second and goal.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
They send him right out of the slot. He'll look to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. He'll drop to throw. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And the Saints are going to take over once again at their 37-yard line.
Oh, and in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to 4th down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 0.
And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Here's a give to Achane. Achane, a 1st down, and then some. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Here's a toss as they look to run. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Achane. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's a handoff to Achane, running left. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 8-yard line. 11 yards as they move the chains.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Here's Achane. And he will score. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Saints. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
No problem there on the extra point. And the Saints up their lead. It's now 24-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 2. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it.
And the Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
To the air now on first and 10. That one taken in right side by Leggett. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Second and a yard. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and